Alright, so today's project is to repair a hole and put a hitch on this roller that I picked up. Alright, so this is what I have to remove here to put a hitch on the front. And here's two little holes that I found that I'm going to try to repair. I'm going to try to weld and then just grind them down. I lost my little grinder wrench, so I have to use some channel locks. So I am by no means a professional, if that's not obvious. And I'm shaky as hell today for some reason. Looks like we got a little hole right there. Otherwise, they both look pretty decent. So let me hit that little spot. Those look decent. So let's see if it still makes it past that guard. Oh yeah, not a problem. Alright, I guess I'm gonna go ahead and put some water in it, and then I can work on welding this piece. I'll show you what I'm going to use for the hitch. This is off of a golf cart. It's a front axle that broke. So what I'm thinking about doing is taking a grinder, grinding this off, and using this as the hitch to weld onto the front of that. It should work fine. Alright, that'll work fine. Checking on our little roller here after adding some water. This one is definitely leaking. Looks like right there. So I fixed that one. And looks like that one's leaking too. So yeah, that kind of sucks. So I'm gonna try to save the water we have in here. I doubt this is watertight, but if it's water slow, that'll work. We also have a leak around that. That's interesting. Ah, there it is. So we've got 3 holes there. This might turn out to be a little bit tougher than I had thought. Apparently I suck at this. So this one's not leaking fast, but it is leaking, and this one still leaking pretty quickly. If I'm unsuccessful doing this, then my second thought is filling this with concrete. And that's pretty obvious that the weld didn't really get good right there. This one, I just see a little tiny hole right there maybe. It's kind of hard to even see it. So let's try it again. Had to get out of the sun. Definitely looks like you got that spot. All right, place your bets. Wow, I'm bad at this. Well, given the situation, with all these other little pitted spots and areas that could leak at any time, I think I'm gonna have to hold off until I get some concrete. I can still weld the hitch on, so let's do that. It's kind of defeating to have to let all the water back out, because I was really thinking that this project would go a lot better than it is. It might actually be stronger if I did it like that. I think that will work better. So that's nice and clean. Alright, camera got a little hot, so I'm not sure what y'all saw, but here is this part, and here's this part. So it should be clean enough. So, again, not pretty, but I don't think it's gonna fall off. So, from my not an expert opinion, it looks like I got good penetration there. So that's good. So that looks pretty good. I still could use a little bit more right there, but I'm really not that worried about it. Alright, I think that's about all the welding that I can do. Probably ready for some paint. Give that a minute to dry up, and then so this video is not a complete letdown. We can at least hook this up to the hitch and pull it around a little bit and see if it holds up. I'm pretty confident it will. I don't see how that would, especially since that's empty. And once I get it filled with concrete, then it'll be a whole nother story, but we can at least get a little bit of fun out of this one. Look, when I turn, at least with this hitch, when I turn, that's going to hit there. So I might have to flip it over the other way. Alright, I think that'll work. If anything, I might have to grind these corners down. Yep, it hits right there. This should work. Turning it as sharp as I can to the right, it's not a problem. And then also to the left. It's not a problem either. So I think the hitch will work fine. Now it's just a matter of getting some concrete. Since these are not greasable, I have some of this garage door lube that I got for free. So let's see how well this does. As long as it helps to lubricate it some, it's better than nothing. Alright, well, that's a wrap for part one of this repair job. Part two will be filling up with concrete and testing it out. So, alright, thanks for watching.